was going to win. The cafeteria was silent again, but this time, it wasn't fear holding the room still, it was something else, something heavier. Because now, Nate was in charge. Ryan's crew looked at him, waiting, ready. Even Marcus, for once, no complaints. And Ryan, he didn't argue, didn't challenge it. His gaze swept the room, then landed on Nate. A slow nod. Your move, boss. Nate exhaled, felt the weight of it. Then, he grinned. Because this was just the beginning. The cafeteria felt different now. The fear was still there, but it had changed. And no longer wild. No longer desperate. Now, it was waiting. Watching. And all of it. Focused on Nate. Even Ryan. Especially Ryan. The terrorist leader knelt on the floor, hands zip-tied behind his back. His breathing was steady, but his eyes, sharp, burning, gave him away. Fury, defiance, hatred, but no words, because even he knew, the shift had happened. Ryan's crew wasn't just following orders anymore. They were waiting for Nate to lead. And he would. But first, he had to break the leader, not just to win, to end this for good. Nate crouched in front of the terrorist leader. Calm, unshaken, in control. You're going to tell me everything. The leader smirked, sat a little straighter. Even with his hands tied, he tried to act like he still had power. And if I don't, he taunted. Nate's eyes flicked to Ryan. Ryan, who had no problem pulling the trigger. Nate leaned in, voice barely a whisper. You saw what we did to your men. His tone was almost conversational. You heard them scream. You watched them fall. The leader's jaw tightened. He wasn't stupid. Nate smiled. Here's the deal. You tell me what I need to know, and maybe, I keep you breathing. A beat of silence. Then, the leader laughed. A cold, hollow sound. You think you're in control, kid? Nate didn't blink, didn't flinch. He just tilted his head. Look around, he said. Who's holding the gun? The laughter died in the leader's throat, because the answer wasn't him. And for the first time, he felt it. The shift, the loss. Nate owned this moment. The leader wasn't easy to break, but he wasn't invincible. Fear did things to a person, and Nate knew exactly how to use it. At first, the leader held out, jaw tight, breath controlled. But as the seconds dragged on, as the pressure squeezed, the cracks began to show. His breathing turned shallow, his hands clenched behind his back. And then, he talked. The gym. His voice was rough, reluctant. That's where the main force is. Nate's eyes narrowed. He waited. They set up a command post there. The leader's shoulders sagged slightly. They're waiting for extraction. Ryan shifted beside him. That wasn't the worst part. Because then the leader exhaled, voice dropping lower. They have hostages. Silence. More than just students, teachers, staff, security personnel. Nate's stomach tightened, because his brother had to be among them. His fingers curled into a fist, nails pressing into his palm. For half a second, his vision blurred at the edges. Then, he exhaled.